Welcome to today's Walking in Wisdom, a daily devotion where we're devoting ourselves to gaining wisdom, to growing, to being changed so that the world around us can be changed. This is what wisdom does. It changes us from the inside out, radiates and affects the world around us. So I pray that today there'll be wisdom added to your life as we look at Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9, the B section, the second aspect of this verse, where it says, "There is nothing new under the sun." When God created the world, He made it essentially a closed system. Everything we would ever need for all humanity, for all time, was given to us in the beginning. And except for heat and radiation and light and the odd meteor, nothing comes in and nothing goes out. There are more than 326 trillion gallons of water on the earth. That's 1,233.91 quintillion liters. Yet no matter how much we drink or how much we water our gardens, we still finish with the same amount of water. You can go to a desert, plant some trees and seed the sky, create a little microclimate, and rain will fall where previously there was none. And some might say, well, that's new. We've got more water than what we've ever had before, but nothing is new, because all we've done is manipulate what was already there. Because there's nothing new under the sun. Everything necessary for life is at hand, and God made it just so. Were things to be altered by less than 1%, life wouldn't exist as we know it. We have just the right combination of elements, just the right gravity, the perfect level of solar radiation. The planet sustains itself with the resources already available. The tilt of our axis is just right for creating our seasons. This is the miracle of life on Earth. And because we have already everything that we need, it makes logical sense that we cannot add to what already is. We can't make something new because we're working with stuff that is already old. Before the hydrogen bomb, there was the sun. Before the telephone, there was communication. Before the Model T Ford, there was the buggy. Everything we look upon as being new are merely variations on a theme. Not only that, but nothing man invents brings insight into the meaning of life. A laser will have no more impact than a ballpoint pen. We see possibilities in technology, but never do we see it adding any meaning to life. Neither the car nor the wheel before that added anything meaningful to the world. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And for all of our technological progress, people are arguably more lost now than they ever were before. Consider the word nothing. There is nothing new under the sun. That word nothing, no thing. Nothing is the absence of meaning, the absence of value, the absence of significance, the absence of something. People think everything that is significant is taking place in the world around us. At least that's how we act. We act as if all of the significant things that are taking place are happening in the world around us. That's why we watch the news. That's why we have all our social media accounts. That's why we go to the movies and concerts and sporting events, because we think in order for our lives to have meaning, we need to associate with the action that is taking place in the world around us, because that's where all the significant things are happening, and that's where we'll find our meaning. Well, the teacher is telling us that no thing out there has anything new about it that will give to your life anything new that will give it more significance than your life ever had before. Consider the latest news. When we say the word news, it contains the word new in it. So it should be a good indication of something new in the world. So think about the news. 2 famous people divorcing in some country across the sea, taking each other to court. Is that new? People have been being divorced and divorcing one another and separating and getting angry and fighting with each other for thousands of years. It's tragic, but you could hardly say it's news. Yet everybody is glued to their screens watching the drama unfold as though they've never seen anything like it before, as though it gives their life some meaning, talking about it, commenting on it. What does somebody having a divorce in Hollywood have to do with you? Nothing. And the same can be said for everything else that we entertain ourselves with. In the end, it adds nothing to our lives. What interests you today is going to bore you tomorrow, because there's nothing new under the sun. The teacher is looking for something new. He's searching for it everywhere, but all attempts to locate newness come up empty. And he's helping us to see that we can't help ourselves out of the hole that we have dug. No idea, no invention, no philosophy, no change, nowhere is there anything that will make my life any more meaningful through my involvement with it. Nothing anywhere is going to make any difference within this world. So to discover something new, we're going to have to go beyond what we see around us. Something new. Something new. By new, the teacher means something alternate, something different, something extra, something man couldn't come up with, something out of this world. Now, the philosophers in Athens debated all the ideas and thoughts that man has ever cultivated. They knew it all. But when Paul, the apostle, turned up and told them the gospel, they said to him, May we know what this new teaching is that you are presenting. And for the first time, they encountered something that they recognized was new. The gospel, or the good news, got that word new in it, is truly new because Jesus came from above and beyond our world. And he entered into our world to save us from our obsession with reinventing the wheel and convincing ourselves that that is our sole purpose in life. Jesus came to restore our identity and give us a reason to live and a reason to die that is beyond just trying to talk ourselves into thinking that our clever inventions are the things that we really need. Think about it. If you want new life and new meaning, then it makes perfect sense for Jesus to say, you must be born again. God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow for some more wisdom from the book of Ecclesiastes. Looking forward to seeing you then.